long term, and IMC has this turn of phrase that's 100 years perspective. That's a long time. So tell us more about.
Yeah. I wish I had filmed Dave's reaction the first time we said, Dave, you need a 100-year plan. But it comes down to a couple things. One, I mentioned culture earlier. We think culture at a company can be a real strategic differentiator. And if you're going to last for 100 years, you need to have a really great culture. You need to have a culture where people are excited to work, where they feel valued, where they feel empowered, where they feel like they can grow. And having long-term stable ownership where you're not worried about positioning the business for the next owner, but where you can really focus internally on your people and providing a great service. So part of the 100-year plan is really valuing your people first and having a really great culture. And we're thrilled that IDOC has won some awards, for a great place to work, over the course of the last few years. And IDOC's done an amazing job investing in their culture. And a second piece is you've got to be a student of your industry and make lasting investments. No one thinks you can just do the same thing over and over for 100 years and last 100 years. The market changes. So you've really got to be a student of your industry and of your customers and of your people, understand where the market's going and evolve. And we're not interested in making short-term investments in the business that could only pay out for a year or two or something like that, because that's not our model. We really want IDOC and all of our partnership companies to think really long-term about where can we make a really lasting investment for our people and for our customers. And again, credit to IDOC. I hope people have noticed the evolution that IDOC has been on and making investments into IDOC to be on the evolution that IDOC is on right now. To ask members, what else do you need from IDOC? And with our partnership, those investments hopefully can pay out. Not in decades, but can make a really lasting impact for members. So we're thrilled with how IDOC is thinking really long term strategically. And the last thing I'll mention, you've got to set the business up for the next generation of leaders and take your ego out of it and really be excited about the next generation of leaders when that time comes, because we're not going to be here for 100 years running the business. So really setting the business up for that long-term success for decades and decades to come.
Thanks, David.